Hi, it's Jack here from GamesNosh. This is the first of a series of videos where I'm simply just playing through the game and just, highlighting some cool stuff that happens. There's some brilliant executions in this game, so I'm throwing in a few of those, and also some gameplay elements taken from the actual campaign, so beware, spoilers are going to be here, so if you don't want anything to be ruined, then please don't watch. So this first one, it was just me doing some brutal stealth killing, in particular of this poor archer on his own, bless. And as you can see, it's quite graphic, so a few stabs to the chest along with a slash on the throat. And as I said previously, some of these executions are really cool. Fans of Lord of the Rings, I like to think I've been hoping for a game where there's an actual violent Lord of the Rings game. That one in particular is very violent, as his head went through the wall. And yeah, so these are just me just messing around with some of the brutal stealth kills. What do we have next? Yep, these are just a few interactions I had with other characters. There's quite a cool execution coming up. This one here, straight for the neck and a decapitation. But as in terms of combat with this game, I think it runs really well. A lot of people were quite worried that it was a blatant copy of Batman Arkham Asylum and also Assassin's Creed, but I think they've got enough stuff to make it its own. This I thought was a very cool jump, plays very well, and then executed this poor orc and killed his friends. And a few stabs to the chest there. And again, nice. What do we have next? Okay, so this is some gameplay footage of me doing one of the feast interactions where you weaken Sauron's army. This one we're looking at this character, Cougar the Destroyer. So we're going to go and interrupt his feast. I don't know how I would react if I came and saw a ranger break up my party. There he is, in all of his beauty. Okay, so one of the things that I really like about this game is the freedom that you have. You can literally approach this in any way that you want. So I often like to cause explosions, so I think I do this now. Yep, aim at the fire. Nice explosion there. And I think I unleash one of the warg-like animals, yep. And they're spotted, and the battle commences. I'm a huge fan of this whole nemesis system and making highlighting these situations and where you meet these key characters in the game. Nice attempt of an execution there, but when you come across the chiefs or the war chiefs, it is often very hard to execute them straight away. You often need to weaken their characters, but as you can see, I'm just working our way through, slicing my way. I think I attempt another execution there, but it doesn't quite work. This one was quite an easy battle. There's been a few where I've been in tears trying to get rid of them, and hopefully I will have more of those to show you later on in the series. If you enjoy them, and if there's anything in particular you'd like me to try and show, then please let me know. Please comment, and I can try and show that for you. I can try and have a go at battling some epic chiefs if you would like. Okay, so what do we have next? Oh yeah, just this random beast coming up to me, so I thought, how dare you try and launch at me? I'm going to throw a few arrows your way. These are actually really annoying. I've died. To be honest, these are the only animals that have really killed me quite a lot in this game. I don't know why, but I kept having troubles with the timing issues of rolling it the way. But yep, 3 arrows to the head did the trick. And just walking off in a cool style there. This one, again, I think it's just an aerial stealth kill. And again, nice camera camera view there. Shooting one of the people that runs away. Yeah, this is quite funny. This guy runs off, and as I'm trying to catch up to him, I discovered that if you hold the left trigger and you go into this Wraith mode, your runs become a lot quicker, and it's very easy to catch up to a running enemy, so that is definitely going to come in handy. And yep, a few knives to the back and then a slit of the throat. That's what you get from running away. Okay. This is another campaign mission where you're helping this orc almost raise up the ranks, if you will, of Sauron's army.
I call this losing a duel, you glob.
And it's quite nice to actually have these missions where you're interacting with the orcs and kind of working alongside them instead of just simply killing them all as your enemy. It's nice to have these moments where, you know, you're helping them almost to get to where they want to be, but then hopefully, I'm guessing in this story arc that you're going to end up killing this guy.
Awfully tempting, isn't it?
Okay, so again, you have bonus objectives here. The bonus objective is to kill the 4 archers without being seen, and you also have a time limit before your friend, the orc, gets decapitated. So, quite tense this mission. I was there thinking, what do I do? Do I go for the bonus objectives, or do I just simply go and rescue the guy? But I thought, no, might as well try and make it exciting. I thought I'd go for the archers. So this part, I'm just making my way through them, trying to get stealth kills. That's the main objective. But the different executions in this game are absolutely fantastic. It's nice to actually play a Lord of the Rings game where there's a lot of violence. I remember the old ones, the Two Towers game on PlayStation 2, and even the Return of the King. You had all the combo, but there was no real gore there. There was no real violence going on. So it's nice to actually have one of these games where, you know, they full on exaggerate the violence, and we have this dark, edgy game that's, you know, it has quite a serious story going on, and it's a nice take on this franchise. And then I make my way into the main group and initiate this battle. Yeah, these brutal kills, they end up making a lot of the enemies flee in terror. And we have this guy, Brog the Twin, who is going to start attacking. And again, these are quite early on in the game, so I haven't got to the point yet where they are very difficult. So a lot of these, you know, are quite easy and haven't been as challenging. But again, these are just opportunities for me to show off some of the great combat in this game, the great executions, and just some of the cool elements of gameplay. So for example, these interrogation modes, where you can find intel on some of the main chiefs within the army, and you can find strengths and weaknesses. Again, something I think plays to this game's strength. This is a guy that I feel is going to be quite difficult when I eventually tackle them. Might show this in a future video. So yeah, this is one of the main guys, and I'm guessing that when you confront this guy, he's going to have a lot of backup, a lot of bodyguards to defend him, which is going to make the battle a lot more tense. And yep, that's the end of that mission. We've saved our fellow orc. And the things that I'm liking so far are that I really like the inclusion of Gollum's character. It's nice to have something to relate to from the films and, you know, from the books even more so. It's nice to have this familiar character that we can see, and it just helps builds that link between this game and this story to, you know, the story of the franchise that we all know, from the Lord of the Rings trilogy to the Hobbit series.
Once the war chief hears of my victory, he'll make me his personal bodyguard.
And again, the voice acting in the game is really, really good. The voices of all the orcs and the Uruk-hai are completely over-exaggerated into your stereotypical villain voices. And we have the hero of Talion's voice. Yeah, they do a fantastic job, I think, of the voice acting.
What do you say?
Make sure you keep your head on your neck this time.
Yeah, well, that's my plan. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of the mission and the end of this video. If there's anything else that you would like to see, please leave a comment at the bottom of the video and let me know. For more gaming information, please check out GamesNosh.com. And again, yep, you can find this video on there, on YouTube, and please get in touch via Twitter, Facebook, or on the website itself. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon in the next video, and thanks for watching.